My dad loves his sweets, and when I was growing up, there was always this one filled pie that we made that was one of his favorites. You start off with some sour cream, and this is sour cream. I do not use the regular sour cream to make this. I always just take whipping cream and add a little bit of white vinegar and let it sit for a while so it turns sour. Then we're going to put this on the stove to come to a boil. Now while that's coming to a boil, we have to separate some eggs because we're going to use the egg yolks for this filling. And you don't need to save the whites because we're going to use whipped topping. You can make a meringue and use that instead, but I prefer whipped topping. Now I'm going to whisk those egg yolks up a little bit. Then I'm going to add my sugar. Whisk that in a little bit. Then we're going to add just a little bit of our milk. Whisk it in until it's all mixed together. Then you add your cornstarch for thickener. And make sure you whisk that in until it's smooth. Once it's all smooth, you can go ahead and add the rest of your milk. And just whisk it all in, and now your paste is done. And as soon as your sour cream almost comes to a boil, we're going to take the cover off of there and we're going to whisk our paste in there. Now just keep it over the heat and keep whisking it until it comes to a boil and turns thick. Now once it comes to a boil and turns thick, you want to turn off the heat. Then we're going to take some boiled raisins, and you just boil those raisins in a little bit of water and just whisk them in. And now we have sour cream raisin pie filling, and you want to cool this off before you use it if you're using whipped topping. Now if you use meringue, you want to put it in your baked pie crust while it's still hot. Then put your meringue on and brown the meringue before you let it cool off. I'm putting mine in a bowl so it cools off faster. Filling has cooled off now, and you're going to need whipped topping for this pie, and I'm just going to make my own with some whipping cream and powdered sugar and vanilla. Just beat up the whipping cream until it's stiff. Once it's stiff, you beat in your powdered sugar and vanilla to taste. Now you're also going to need your baked pie shell, and I just made this on my own. Then we're going to put our filling in there. Just make sure you spread it out. Then we top it with our whipped topping. And my dad doesn't really like just plain whipped topping or whipped cream, so we always made whipped cream and added a little bit of cream cheese to it to make it better, because Dad and my whole family love cream cheese. You know the drill. It's time to take a piece out because I cannot wait to eat some of this. I can already tell it is so creamy. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. I know you wish you could taste it right now. Oh man. This is the best use of raisins ever. I seriously wish I could go give my dad a piece of this, but he is almost 1,000 miles away and I'm not allowed to visit them right now, so my bad, I'll just eat it all myself. And if you want to try and make this yourself, the complete recipe that I always use is in my Amish cookbook with over 150 more recipes. It's under sour cream raisin pie, and that cookbook is only available on my website, which you can type into your browser, socialsbylavina.com, or you can just click the link on my profile or in the caption. Either one of those options will take you to my website where my cookbook is. And that is the only place my cookbook is available. It's not on any other platforms or websites. Enjoy!